Now, let us discuss how Iran established deterrence. First, in the area of desalination plants. What are desalination plants? You see, in countries like Nigeria, in most countries of Africa, when we need water, what do we essentially do? For individuals, they dig wells, wells that they can draw water from with containers by hand. Mm? Or they dig deeper boreholes, you know. However, in the Middle East, in the axis where war is currently happening in the Middle East, shallow wells and boreholes are essentially ineffective. They can't work. Why? It is either you are dealing with rock, a lot of rock in countries like Iran, or you are dealing with very arid and dry soil where the water table is extremely low, by far below what deep wells or boreholes can reach. So what do they depend on to source their water? They depend on what is called desalination plants. How do desalination plants work? Now, don't forget that the vast majority of those Gulf countries, countries along the Persian Gulf, actually have coastal access. All of them have access to the sea. All of them have access to the waters of the oceans and the seas around that area. That is the source of water they depend on to drink, to function, to wash, and to take care of everything they need water for. However, there is a problem with seawater. Seawater is extremely salty and it is dangerous and even toxic for human consumption when you take it raw. So how do they solve their problem? The way they solve it is to bring in desalination plants. So what desalination plants do is essentially that they extract the water, they suck the water from the seas, they extract the salt and other impurities from the seawater, and then pump the desalinated water back into the country that needs it. And essentially, that is clean, usable, drinkable, and potable water. Because of that, I'm sure you now know that desalination plants are extremely critical infrastructure, you know, in the countries of the Gulf and a lot of countries in the Middle East generally. They are extremely important to Israel. They are extremely important to Iran, and they are extremely important to the Gulf countries that are currently at war. Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, Kuwait,